What's up, everybody? My name is Vince. Welcome to the channel. Today's video, we have for you in the shop PACKOUT's most requested feature, exclusive, accessory, component, box. It's the PACKOUT drawers. We have the 2-drawer unit. It is $135, but does pack some features that may make it 100% worth it to you to pick it up. We're gonna go over the entire offering, the interior dimensions, and we're gonna let you know if Milwaukee Tools 2-drawer storage unit for PACKOUT actually stacks out or craps out. We're gonna unlatch this locking mechanism here. This metal bar keeps both drawers shut in transportation. You can actually put a padlock through this portion here and will hold that metal rod in place. And intuitively, you would think that maybe you have to push or pull in this little handle to release the drawer. It's not actually, this does nothing. It's just a handle. And when we open and smell inside the box, some of our viewers during live streams, when we've gone over PACKOUT, they're like, yeah, when you open up the box, it smells like China inside. Actually, no, it does not smell like China. I'm getting the aroma, the notes, I'm getting like a sandy note because this box is not made in China. This box and all of the PACKOUT boxes are actually engineered by Milwaukee Tool, but professionally made in Israel. So for everybody, the lame joke of, oh man, yeah, the PACKOUT boxes, they smell like China inside. You're all so clever. You're wrong. You're wrong. They're made in Israel, okay? So if you're smelling something inside, which quite frankly, you be smelling Israel, okay? Out of the top drawer, we have a whole bunch of dividers. Pretty cool. They're giving us 2 here. These lock down in place. These 3 notches are gonna wanna point down. They lock into the box here. Slide these in between, get them inside the notches and the grooves, and then you could section off your drawers. Now, here's the only problem. My box only came with 1 set of dividers. The product number for this drawer box is 48228442. It has 50-pound capacity, locking security bar, impact resistant body, metal reinforced corners here at the edges, quick adjust dividers, steel ball bearing slides, additional dividers sold separately. Product number 48228472. So that was the answer I was looking for. If I need more dividers, I'd have to order them separately. It looks like you get enough dividers to compartmentalize 1 drawer into separate quadrants. Let's just say you wanted to cordon off a section. This would be perfect for my pin nailer, right? We'll put the pin nailer in here. Maybe we can put a charger in here with it. Then we could put a whole bunch of pins, different size pins in here. This way, you have that solutions all ready to go. I like that. I like that you're able to separate the box to the way that you need it. I would still like these dividers to be a little bit more modular. I guess you can't have everything. I mean, I guess I'm just nitpicking at this point. But we can use those leftover dividers. We could put them down here. This way, we could section off this. I like the idea of being able to come to my STACKOUT of PACKOUT and just open up a drawer and not have to unpack all the boxes. And my pin nailer was in a half toolbox on PACKOUT, and I'd have to take off, there were multiple things that got stacked on top of it, and I'd have to pull all those other boxes on top. Now, I could just open my drawers. I like that. I like that a lot. As far as the drawers themselves, they feel pretty good. They feel pretty good. Now, the whole box itself is calling for a 50-pound rating. So it looks as though you'd want to be maximum 25 pounds in each drawer, which I think is really, I mean, that's a lot of weight per drawer. It's not like you're going to be stacking bricks. But one thing that could be pretty heavy is if you were to use this box for battery storage. The 12 amp hour batteries, you can get 2 of them. Wow, pretty cool. You can get 2 of them in front to back, right? We can get like 4 wide. You'd have to do that with no dividers in here. Like I said, the 8s and the 12s are the same width. So overall, you'd only be able to fit like 8 batteries in here if they were 12 amp. If you were going to use this for 6s or 8s, you could actually stack these up and down. At that point, you could literally, man, that's a tight squeeze. But it works. But it works. So you'd be able to get 4 in a row here, front to back, 8 and 6 amp hours. You're able to get 2 12 amp hours in front to back. I mean, it might make a really good battery solution. The other thing that's great about this configuration is that you can see your amp hours here on the front of the battery. Just be mindful that here at the back, you could see it's pushing a little bit. There's a lot of weight hanging out of that drawer. I'm surprised this hasn't tipped over yet. It's getting close though. So as you can see, it's pushing back here. If you're going to stack more HO batteries, 6 or 8 amp size, and try to jam them in here, you're going to get more deflection at the back. But like if we were going to put like a 5 up here, we wouldn't have a problem. But if we were to put another 6 or an 8, you're going to get some deflection, and over time, it could cause a problem with your drawers. Now, if you needed to pull your drawer out, it's just like a regular cabinet glide, right? You're going to push down here, and on the other side, you're going to go the opposite direction. So you would pull up on the other slide, then just pull out. And you'll see that these are indeed ball-bearing glides. And you can see that both the 2 and 3 drawer units use the same shell, because you can see there's a provision for another glide here in the middle. If we come over to the drawer itself, we can see how it's anchored in. We have these tabs here. Okay, it would be the push-pull method that you would need to do to pull this glide off. But to be perfectly honest with you, I'd probably leave all of this glide looking to us. Watch this video. Don't get too wrapped up into that or play around with it too much. But it all seems to be pretty tight and fairly well constructed. Let's slide this back in. I will admit at first, I found myself grabbing the box by the corners here, the metal corners, when in fact you'll see here and here, it does indeed have 2 handles. I found myself wanting to reach for a top handle, but that's not the best way to pick it up, I suppose. Plus the locking mechanism, they can't put a handle, the locking mechanism for this to interlock into other pack-out boxes. You couldn't have a handle there. Can't have a handle at the front like the other boxes because of the drawers. You wouldn't want to put a handle at the back, so they put them here on the sides. Pretty cool, makes sense. So internal dimensions for the box, you can see you're like 16 and 5/16 inches width-wise, and then depth, you're like 1 foot 5/8 of an inch. Now, the 2 drawer unit, depth-wise, you're looking at about 5 1/4 inches. The locking bar here, you would think that over time, maybe that would wear out, and everything has a finite life cycle. But I will tell you, it does seem pretty sturdy. Like, I feel like this is going to be not a failure point. I don't think that it will be. Now, maybe in extreme cold, it could become an issue, but I feel like they made this out of nylon or something that's more durable than just a regular old plastic. The drawer unit stacks like any other pack-out box would. The best part is, though, you could have this in the middle. Now I have no problem getting my pin nailer in the middle of the stack. As far as the locking tab here, if you were going to put a padlock through here, you'll be mindful that this is just plastic. This is made to keep honest people out of your box. Maybe coworkers that might want to borrow your tools without your permission, or maybe coworkers that need some charged batteries. Okay, they want to borrow your batteries. This will keep them out. Anybody else is just going to cut this plastic off and get into your box, or just take the whole box. Total weight we had in there was almost 10 pounds over what Milwaukee rates this drawer for. We're at 34 pounds, 2.6 ounces. And it seemed good. It seemed like it would be okay. But I think that excessive weight in these drawers over time is what's going to cause failure. And people are going to go, those drawers aren't that good. I think that if they were used within the specifications set by Milwaukee, they might last you a lifetime. But I don't see that happening. I just don't. Me personally, I know I would probably overload those drawers. It just happens. I feel like your point of failure might be at these glides or the connection point of the glides. When this drawer was overloaded, we began to hear some rubbing because of the deflection. I just think that, in my opinion, these drawers actually do stack out. I think they're going to make you more effective. I think if you use them within their specification, you're going to get a lifetime of service. You're going to be extremely happy with your investment. The problem is, because of the way people operate, they're going to think that these drawers crap out, because they probably are going to crap out over time. When people load them up outside of specification, you can hear the deflection. That was the weight that we had in there. I think if you use it sensibly, you'll be happy with your $135 investment. It's going to help you to make a lot more money, be more efficient, get to your tools quicker now that you don't have to unstack your entire PACKOUT system. And if you like that, then smash the like button. Also, leave it down below. Do you think the new drawers stack out or crap out? We want to hear your thoughts. With that, I want to say I appreciate each and every one of you for being here. Thanks a lot, everybody. We'll see you all on the next one.
Video's over, but I know you want more. So this is how you're going to get it. First thing you need to do is pretend you're this guy. And you're here at the birthplace of freedom. Now ring that bell like it's 1776 and let all notifications through. What? You're not subscribed yet? Well, smash this button here. After that, watch this video here, and maybe over here. See you later.